Yes, y'all, I am back. I am back. I don't know why people kept asking me, are you doing it? Are you doing it? Are you doing it? Yes, I told y'all I was going to do it. This is the only show on Zeus that you will see me watching. Like, I will be here for the cabaret. Always here for the cabaret until I feel like not doing it. But I'll let y'all know. I always let y'all know what I'm doing. But we are back. The girls are back. The cabaret ladies are back. We've been waiting. It's been what? It's been a year now. I think it's been a year since season 5 premiered. I think it premiered September. That's why I love this show, because we actually can miss the show. We don't get it consistently to where we are like, ugh, I'm so over it. We get to miss the show, and I've missed the girls. I miss Joseline. And we're back. We got a little bit of everything from previous seasons. We got some girls returning. We got some new girls. Beautiful house. The budget looks like it's continuing to rise for Joseline's Cabaret, and I love that for him. But if you're new here, hit subscribe right now, free of charge. It's a birthday present for me from y'all. Like, my 30th birthday was last week. Thumbs up the video. That's why I'm tan. Y'all see how tan I am? Like, that boy that got some color. But yeah, thumbs up the video, y'all. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. Let's try and hit 200 likes. Let's try here. Like, let's see. Get in them comments, subscribe, share the video. Y'all know the drill. Myself, Movie Band Legend. We're going to be back on live. I don't think we're going to do it this week because I got some more recaps to do. And then this episode wasn't really too much to really talk about. But we're planning on doing lives this season. So be locked to the channel. Turn your post notifications on all. Go check out all my other stuff too. I got so much content out right now. I'm literally up to my neck in it. But yeah, it is 11:19 at night. This is, I think, my 6th video posting today. Let's go. So I can go to bed. So we start off the episode pretty much kind of, I was thinking it's going to be like a flash forward, but it seems like something that happened, I guess, prior to them literally picking up the cameras. But the episode starts off with receipts of Hennessy and Oceans getting into it at the New York City Puerto Rican Day Parade. And Hennessy was calling Joseline jealous, popping her shit on social media. Joseline popping it back. I remember seeing clips of this and seeing some of this on the T pages whenever it happened. But yeah, we get to the New York Puerto Rican Day Parade. Joseline's out in the streets. She got a nice float. There's a lot of fans out there. Dani Draya, Oceans, they're all there. And Hennessy was there. I didn't realize it was Hennessy because they had her blurred out. I didn't realize it until Joseline was talking to her. But Joseline ends up asking Dani and Draya and Oceans, like, where is Hennessy at? But Draya says, like, she left to go get glam, apparently. But Joseline was like, where did she go? But she eventually gets on the float. They're up there performing. And Hennessy is there. Like I said, she's there. They have her blurred out, which I'm assuming, I wonder why. Because I think she's not on the season, at least from what I remember from the trailer. Is she suing them or something? I don't know. Because why are they blurring her out like we don't know who she is? Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she didn't sign a release form to be on the show, though. So that could be it. But Joseline ends up asking if she's ready for her scene, or does she want to get fired? And Hennessy says, what? Joseline repeats herself. And Hennessy's like, I'm standing here like everybody else is. Like, what does that mean? Basically, like, that's a rhetorical question. Am I ready for my scene? I'm here. Y'all are filming. Like, what are you asking me? That's what I got from it. But Joseline tells her to lower her voice. And she wasn't even yelling at Joseline. She really wasn't. She was talking like Hennessy normally do. And Hennessy is from New York. She talks hard. So Joseline should know. But Hennessy then states, like, I'm not going back and forth with you. And Joseline kicks the absolute shit out of her. Kick the fuck out of her. And tells her to get out of here and throw something at her. And Hennessy says, you got one more time. Chill out. Joseline then tells her that you're not coming back for season 6. Hennessy says her most infamous line, suck my dick. And Ocean's clown ass. Ugh. The first half of this episode was such a chore to get through because it was too much Oceans, too much Dani, too much Dre. Y'all know I don't care for them people. If you're new here, you don't know, but if you're not, you know. I can't stand them 3. But Hennessy tells her to suck her dick, and Ocean sneaks her. But of course, Hennessy got that brawn. She's strong. Hennessy got to gripping her up and getting them wrestling moves in there, but she ain't take her down to the ground yet. But she brought them knees up, started manhandling her. And she was low-key tearing her up. But Ricardo, Dani, and Draya, they're trying to break them apart. And Joseline tells them to get Hennessy out of there. So Hennessy starts throwing shit at them as they're walking away, telling them to suck her dick per usual. But Joseline, Dani, Draya, and Oceans and Ballistics, they go walking off. And Hennessy stays behind. I want Hennessy on the show. Hennessy is good TV. Like, Hennessy is good TV. We got a lot of people this season that are gonna give us good TV, but Hennessy is great TV. I would have loved to see her integrated with the new girls as well as some of the returners that weren't on her season. But Joseline checks on Oceans, and Oceans is like, I'm fine. Like, I'm just mad my hair wasn't braided down. But Oceans was like, she's been doing a lot talking about Hennessy. And Oceans says, like, I mean, she has been doing that, but I'm going to let you know I'm standing behind you as always. I'm loyal to you. As we all know, she sucks Joseline off, as does Dani and Draya. But Dani says, respectfully, you did nothing when Envy was talking shit too. And Oceans tells her to suck her dick respectfully. And Joseline ends up asking, like, who is she talking to? And she says, Dani, like, if you got a problem, this is Oceans. If you got a problem, do something about it. But Dani says that she's salty because Oceans assaulted her in Paris. And she only did the shit that she's doing now because the cameras are rolling. She wasn't really defending Joseline whenever the cameras weren't rolling. Joseline tells Dani to worry about herself. Her and Draya should have been doing the shit that Oceans did, but they fake as fuck and they full of shit. That's why they didn't do it. Y'all, if y'all see a blinking, y'all's camera blinking, it's not y'all. It is this software I'm working with. If you don't know, I got a new computer yesterday. It's not the computer, so it's definitely the software. I just got to figure it out. But bear with me throughout this recap. Once I finish getting all these recaps that I have to get up with, I'm going to fix this software. So bear with me. But we transition into Joseline's music video for I Like the Way You Are. Very well put together in terms of the production. I would have liked to see better choreography, but of course my wife Neek was front and center, looking beautiful as always. But we get to LA. They're in California, as we all know. Joseline's Cabaret this season is in California. They're in LA. They got this nice ass mansion. Zeus does well with Joseline's show. They give her, in my opinion, the best mansions, the best houses. But Joseline pulls up in the Rolls Royce. And they got bottle girls there welcoming her. The house is very big, very nice, pretty well furnished for Zeus. Melissa and Ballistics, they are there with her. So they go and sit out back, and they're talking about the girls like, do they even deserve this house? You know they're going to tear it up. But they talk about how they finished touring and stuff. They've toured, as we all have seen on social media. They have literally toured. I feel like they toured the back half of the season airing to like, where we at? We in August now. I feel like they've been touring since the back half of the season, which ended, I want to say, earlier this year, to like June. They was touring the U.S., out of the country. I was like, okay, they really doing it. But that's what Joseline wants to continue to do. Keep pushing the envelope. Keep elevating the Cabaret. So she then starts talking about how she wants to have another baby, essentially. That's what she wants to do, but she doesn't want to perform while she's pregnant. But she wants to see essentially what she stated last season. She wants to see who's going to be the number one girl to pretty much hold the Cabaret down as she's pregnant. But she then states that she chose to come to LA and come to California to elevate, like I stated. And she talks about the parade shit with Hennessy. And she says Hennessy was acting crazy, which I wish we could have saw the full day so we can really see for ourselves. Because Joseline be lying sometimes too. So we don't really know what is true. And you can't really determine based off of Dani, Draya, and Oceans, because they're going to always back Joseline, even if Joseline's wrong, so we don't know if it's true or not. But Joseline states it all started because she had asked it. Lord, it is 11:27. I've been talking all day, that's why. But she had asked Hennessy why she was 3 hours late. Now, if Hennessy was 3 hours late, Joseline's validated. I can't stand late people. I can't stand people that play with people's time. Me, I'm super on time. I'm OCD. I'm never late. I'm always about 30 minutes early when it comes to certain shit. So I would be pissed off too. But she said Hennessy got rah-rah with her. I can believe it though, because Hennessy is not the one that's going to sit there and let Joseline act crazy with her. But Joseline then says like she got a bone to pick with Draya and Dani because Oceans was the only one that had her back. And for them to let that white girl be the only one to have her back was crazy to her. But Joseline says she's disappointed in them and she wants to see what they got to say about it. So Ballistic then asks like, who are we bringing back this season? Joseline obviously is bringing back those two, Dani and Draya. We don't need to see them. But they had their intros, don't care. Oceans has her intro. She's coming back, don't care. Dez and my wife are coming back. Both of them look good. Both of them look good. Des says she's quiet, but she's answering the door if you knock. As we've seen, she actually can stand on business when it's brought, as she did at their reunion. Neek looking gorgeous as always. Back for a second season. We all know she loves to dance. She is the best dancer on last season. She got, I want to say, yeah, she got competition with Natural. Natural is definitely right there with her, but I still feel like Neek is the best dancer, but Natural is definitely a dancer as well. But she's coming back. Joseline says that they pulled some slick shit in Paris, and Des had apparently stated online that just jealousy kills, and Joseline's like, what do I have to be jealous of y'all of? Both of them are beautiful. Even though you are too, but like, maybe that, I guess. But Miss Natural, she's back. She's one of my OG favorites. I loved her on season 2. Loved her on season 4. I loved how on season 4, she really honed into her leadership skills on season 4. Like, you could tell she was there to really show off her craft. Like, she can really dance. She knows choreography. She knows how to direct. She knows how to lead groups of girls. And I just love seeing that side of her as well. Even though season 2, I enjoyed her too. Like, her at that reunion, get that fucking camera out of my face. I'm not fucking playing with you. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Season 2 was gold. Season 2 was like, you don't want to call season 2 the OG season because season 1 existed. But season 2 is what put Joseline's on the map, and season 2 is what really put Zeus on the map, because I think that's what aired before One More Chance did. So regardless, big moment. But she's back. She's excited to be back. TeLove is back from season 4. Joseline don't like how every time she talks, she spits. And she said she want to come in with her head on the swivel. I'm like, yeah, because Tasiki beat your head in at that damn Bad versus Wild. Y'all remember that? But Joseline says that she's worried about them. And Melissa says that TeLove's sisters apparently had beat up Natural to the point where Natural had pissed herself. But Joseline wants them to work it out, a.k.a. eat each other out. Egypt is coming back from season 4. Joseline and Melissa don't like her. She wants to redeem herself. Joseline states that she's not making it past tonight. We've seen the trailer. She does. Isis, my girl, is back. Love me some Isis. She's coming back on Demon Time, and she's there for the money. Isis, don't lose no fight, please. Please don't do that. Lexi Gold is coming back. Melissa wants to talk to her about the pimping shit. Envy Erica's coming back. Joseline said that Ballistic don't like her because she's a whore. Chinx is coming back. Love that Chinx is coming back. She had one of the most funny exit interviews on Zeus. Like, her exit when she was laughing and talking about how she hopes that Lexi gets the money because she knows it's going to come back to her. Gold. But I'm happy she's back. She wants to stay here for a full season this time, and I hope she does. But Joseline says that more ladies are coming as well. So they're going to be coming out to try out. They'll meet them tonight at the one night only party that they got. So Joseline is calling Draya to get Oceans and Dani over to the house. The bottle girls, they're bringing them out drinks. They toast to 50K. Joseline says this time it's going to be one girl that's going to get the 50K. I hope you're telling the truth, because I'd have been pissed last season if I was Neek, Hennessy, did Draya win? Draya and Oceans. I'd have been pissed because Neek should have won that money. She should have won all 50K of that. And the fact that she had to split it 4 ways would have pissed me off. But she heads off to go call the girls. So she gets on the phone with Dani, talking about some what's up pussy ass hoe. And Draya, of course, sucking her dick, swallowing her. I know I'm on your shit list. Joseline said you let the white bitch handle Hennessy and you ain't do shit about it. You claim that she my best friend. We talk every day. You ain't do shit. I mean, I get that. But Draya then says that she feels some shame not doing it, but she decided to not do it because she didn't want to fight in front of them kids. Good girl, Draya. That was smart. I'm glad she said that, and I'm glad she stuck to it. Do not fight in front of kids. So I'm glad she didn't do it. But Draya is still sitting there swallowing, and she says that she should have slid Henny. Henny would have tossed you around. Like, Hennessy would have... Draya don't weigh but maybe 80 pounds. And Hennessy is strong. She would have slung her all through that damn float. But Joseline states that her and Dani are fake friends. And Joseline tells her to call Oceans and Dani and get them to the house. So Draya pulls up first. Dani comes in after her. Dani's excited, not knowing that she's in trouble with Joseline. But Joseline is now going in on Dani like she just did with Draya. But long story short, I'm not going to get into this because I was like, what are y'all really talking about? But Dani is doing the same shit that Draya was, sucking her off. And Dani tells her that she don't want to have no smoke. But Draya says, I do, and starts swinging on Dani. I didn't see her connect, but it's clear she did because Dani's nose was leaking at one point. But Draya claims she slid Dani. You really didn't. Like, I guess besides that one hit, you didn't connect anything, honestly. But Oceans pulls up. Dani is claiming that, like I said, Dani is claiming that Draya had punched her in the nose. Oceans comes in and Joseline thanks her again for doing what she did for her. And Oceans and Dani start fighting. Look like play fighting. Oceans was swimming. Both of them can't really fight. Joseline says, look at this. Like, they look stupid. But Joseline says she don't trust them. Like, they're weird talking about Dani and Draya. She thanks Oceans again for defending her when she expected it to be Dani and Draya doing it. Oceans is swallowing her off as well. And Joseline starts getting emotional about Dani and Draya being weirdos. But Oceans said that she's happy because Joseline is giving me my flowers because she finally sees that I'm loyal. And da-da-da. Shut up, Oceans. Get some shame. Like, you still don't have no shame. A whole year later and you still ain't got no shame. But Dani, she comes back out, wants another round with Oceans. She swings on Oceans. Again, play fighting. Security breaks it up. Oceans feel like she did something. You ain't do shit either. But the returnees, they're on the bus with the new girls. They got them split up, 2 different sprinters. You got Isis, Lexi Gold, TeLove, and Egypt on one bus. You got Neek, Miss Natural, Dez, and Erica Envy on the other bus with the other ones. So they're getting to know the new girls. We get introduced to them. G Baby, she is from LA, but she actually lives in Atlanta. She works at Magic City, home of the best wings in the United States. She's a pole teacher. She's 25 years old, and she says there's no bitch on the show that can do it like me. I want to see how she really dances because, like I said, we got Neek, we got Miss Natural. They can dance. We get Kiera Hogan, who is a fucking wrestler. I'm like, what? On Johnson's Cabaret, they call her the hottest flame. I'm not calling her the hottest flame. I'm calling her Kiera. She's 30 years old from Decatur. We got Miss Kanaya, I believe that's her name. She's a rapper, but at least she dances. She's from DC. She's danced for 10 years in the strip club. Love, we meet Love. She's from Baltimore. She's 26 years old. She said, I'm ready to headbutt bitches that get in my way. Teo Jane Doe. We gonna figure out what her name is. I'm not gonna be saying that the whole time. I'm probably gonna give her a nickname. She's 27 years old. She got over 100 tats, and she's been dancing for 8 years. Gypsy is from that other girl's show. Y'all know who I'm talking about because y'all watched. I didn't, but y'all know who I'm talking about. She been dancing since she was 10. We got Sky, who is from Toledo, Ohio. So yeah, those are the new girls that we see right now. I don't know if that's all, but that's what we got right now. But Erica Envy, she's asking them, how do y'all feel about us, the OGs that are here? And Love says, like, I'm respecting the OGs that won something. That's what she said. She said the ones that won something. So I'm thinking Neek. Who else is there? Draya and Oceans. That's what I'm thinking. But Gypsy says, she said on the van coming over here, that it's fuck the OGs. Love says, I mean, when it comes to my money, everybody should feel that way. You're right. You definitely right. But Love says when it comes to me saying fuck them, I said fuck everybody. Like, that's you included. Don't exclude yourself. I was dying laughing. But Sky says that she don't feel no type of way about the OGs on the sprinter, which is Natural, Neek, Dez, and Erica. So I'm like, so you got beef with the other ones? But the other sprinter, we get Chinx. Chinx gets on there. She's the last one to get on. And Lexi still got issues with her because of what she said at that reunion about her apparently recording underage women. Not women, girls. Which, that's alleged. It's not true. You ain't about to sue me. Well, at least I don't know it's true, but it's alleged. Don't sue me. But TeLove ends up asking Chinx, how do you feel about Lexi, and like, how do you think the season's gonna go? And Lexi's like, yeah, what's it giving? Chinx says, I'm good. Like, I'm good. Lexi says, I didn't appreciate the kids shit because I never did it. Like, that's not some shit that I did. And Isis was like, yeah, I mean, I understand why Lexi would want her ones because, I mean, like, those allegations are crazy. And it is if it's not true. But Isis then states that y'all need to really talk it out. Isis, I don't think that's something you can really talk out, especially if it's not true. But Chinx is standing on what she said. She said, I said what I said because it's true. I said. And Chinx strikes me as the type of person that's going to stand on it. Like, if she feels like something is true, she's going to stand on it. And she did. But Chinx said, we can fight about it. I said, hello. But Lexi said, so what are we doing about it? So Chinx is sliding her shoes off, and they're on the sprinter. And she says, you the one still talking. One thing leads to another. She starts swinging on her. And it looks like she connected a couple. Lexi looked like she might have connected maybe one or two, but she looked like she was missing a lot to me too. But they got one security guard trying to break them up. Two big stallions trying to get broke up by a security guard who looked like he probably somebody daddy with a pot belly, like a beer belly. But he trying to break them up. They trying to kick each other. And TeLove said like Lexi held it down, but she was happy that Chinx defended herself. And Chinx finishes the episode socking the shit out of Lexi. Sat her ass down. Next week, a very hefty trailer for next week. We got TeLove spitting on Chinx. Loser. That's why Tasiki beat your head in. Joseline welcomes the girls to the house. She got an issue with Neek and Dez. Neek and her trying to work it out. Somebody's fighting. I don't know who it was. We got the one night only party, and that girl from that show, that colorist, she comes on. Her and Gypsies are getting into it. And Chinx versus TeLove. Chinx beat her ass, please. But yeah, that's all I got for episode 1, y'all. Thumbs up the video like I stated before. Drop your comments down below. Subscribe if you're new. Turn your post notifications on. I will see y'all next week. I'm going to take the shower and go to bed. Peace.